Hi.
Hello.
What if we just did it this way the whole time so my head was like twice as big as your guys'?
Get some ratings that way. A lot of comments.
Or a lot of unfollows.
That
Hey, so what we're going to do in this Facebook video is we are... We're just a What? Shocker. You're the asshole.
Table show T-Mac.
Follow me. So what we're going to do is review our SummerSlam picks. Now, last week it was just me and Captain Awesome. So Rated R is just going to give his 2 cents about the event as we review our picks. And we're going to see who won. And I believe you have a different scoring system this time than last. Is that correct?
Well, I just figured we'll just give the 5 points for picking the match right.
Okay.
And then if we're going to do match, if you're going to say, oh, no, I think it's going to be a...
this and that. Because I wagered 2 points, and we'll get to those.
Yeah, well, so I figured the match finish will move to the wagers also.
Okay.
Right? Because we forget to say pinfall or not.
Right.
And we forget. And it's 3 extra points that mostly go, and it just makes the scores wider for no reason. Right?
Yep.
So I think this will tighten up the race a little bit because you're going to need some help.
Definitely. And we were trying not to get too much
Breeze
into...
right over that.
That's fine. And we're going to not get too much into this. If you want more details about our actual thoughts on the SummerSlam event itself, listen to the podcast. That's where we're going to go more in detail. This is just going to be reviewing our picks and getting some 2 cents from Rated R.
We started off with the SummerSlam kickoff show. The Usos, the Hype Bros, and American Alpha versus Breezango, the Ascension, and the Vaudevillains. We didn't pick this because we didn't know it was happening. But the Usos, Hype Bros, and American Alpha won. But I think what seems most interesting to me is it looks like they may be turning the Usos heel.
Yeah, it does kind of look that way. I think it's noted that they need to be heel. They've been face to me long enough. When we get to the show, I'll probably
we'll get more in depth
about
But the match, what about that? What do you guys think about that? I mean, American Alpha is always impressive.
They're always solid. American Alpha to me is always solid.
Kurt T and his friend.
Yeah.
The show is too long. SummerSlam is too long. Yeah. So I did not watch this.
Yeah. All right. Then we had Sami Zayn and Neville take on the Dudley Boys, which we also didn't pick because...
Well, and you know, that up-and-coming team of the Sami Zayn and Neville.
Yeah, that tag team was hot. Like a rocket.
They were put together.
And they got the win. They scored the pinfall.
Well, Dudley Boys are leaving, that's why.
Yeah.
But that would be a good tag team.
Yeah, it would be.
But they need some names.
Right.
Well, we'll go over
too many names being just the tag team.
Yeah.
Then we kicked it off with the best of 7 series. Match 1, Sheamus and Cesaro. And
who picked it right?
Sheamus won this via pinfall, which was correctly predicted by T-Mac. And not me.
Woo,
so there's T-Mac up 5-0.
Yeah, 5-0. Let's just stop it there. Stop it there.
What'd you think of this match and this series? What do you think?
Okay, I like the match. They're both physical ass competitors. I mean, they both are very athletic.
Impressive.
Now, the thing that I run a rant about is that it's a series and there's no story behind it. I mean, honestly, to me, they're just going to be putting up a picture of them on the screen and saying, okay, Sheamus and Cesaro up next on the USA Network, and then that's it.
Match 2.
Give me something else. I know what a series is. And here's another thing. Do we even know what the winner gets if they win the series?
Yes.
What is it?
We do
we do know.
Oh, okay.
We do now know.
Okay.
The winner is supposed to get a title shot.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not so upset.
So that's cool. Except, most number 1 contenders get it in a number 1 contenders match. Singular.
Well,
these guys got to win 4 of 7.
And then they weren't put in the tournament after Finn Balor got hurt.
And they weren't put in the tournament. And we've got more titles now, so we're going to make it harder for you to get a shot at one.
Right. How do you guys feel about predetermined series? Like the best of 7. Like, you know it's going to 7. They've already decided who's going to win. So it's
if it helps tell the story, cool. But I don't think this is supposed to be the story, and it doesn't make any sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Then we had Enzo and Cass versus Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens, and Jericho got this one via pinfall, which we both incorrectly predicted.
So I'm still up 5-0. Whoop whoop.
Still 5-0. What do you think of this? This was odd to me.
Yeah. Jared KO to me are hitting on all cylinders, man. They're giving me exactly what I want to look for as far as heels and being entertainment in WWE. I mean, I don't have that. That's about. I mean, we both Jericho's umpteen time champion.
Yeah.
I mean, he can wrestle his ass off. Kevin Owens same way. I don't know what else to say. I like it.
I like it.
Thumbs up.
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah.
I thought they wouldn't go that way.
Yeah, I didn't think they would either. Yeah.
Because it doesn't. They're not going to be a team.
Yeah, they're not, and they already showed that on Raw.
Yeah, and so when they look back on this event,
It's weird.
The team didn't win.
Yeah.
So,
Unless they think that's going to be a big
I don't know.
feud. Sasha Banks dropped the women's title to Charlotte, which we
not like Sasha. Man.
which we both incorrectly predicted. We
Right.
said Sasha Banks would win.
Yeah.
But Charlotte, the new champ. And
Love
we
it.
found out later, and you'll find out in the news, but Sasha's injured. So.
Yep.
I love it.
You think
Charlotte is
He
the
loves
best.
that she's injured.
Well, no. Well, yeah,
You
sure.
heard
Why
him
not?
say it. Yeah, you heard him say it. He
I
said
don't
it.
know her.
He
Like,
said it.
oh, doggone it, you're hurt.
Snoop Dogg's cousin.
Neither more reason not to like her. It's like an outdated rapper's niece. That's cool. Yeah. I like it because Charlotte.
I know.
Charlotte is the best as a champion. Her character resonates the best as Queen of the Heel
I
or
agree.
Queen of the Hill,
Yeah.
pushing everyone down. It doesn't work when she says, I'm the best, and she's not the best.
Right.
So this character works the best as that. And for Sasha, my thoughts about her aside, she works best being the smallest diva, I think, on the main roster, as being a sympathetic, chasing the champion.
Right.
So it works best for him. I don't know why they put it on Sasha in the first place. I guess it was just for ratings. But now we're back, and it seems good. So that's what I like.
No, I agree with you, man. I think they were just putting that strap on Sasha as well because everybody's been begging for it, and now they saw what they got from it, and maybe they decided to go the other way. I think Charlotte, like you just said, looks like a champion, plays the part perfect.
Yep.
Then we had The Miz defend his Intercontinental Championship against Apollo Who's?
Apollo Smiles.
Apollo Smiles.
Apollo Smiles.
Apollo Crews.
That's how
Smiley
he does.
McDude
Yeah.
took on The Miz and lost. The Miz kept the Intercontinental title and went on to go drop a badass promo on Talking Smack. But
We'll get to that later.
we'll get to that later.
On the podcast. Please listen.
This was a forgettable match. Yeah.
Apollo Crews is starting to be a forgettable ass person.
Yeah. Oh,
Well,
we both correctly predicted this, of course. So
yeah.
now you're up 10-5.
10. 5. About. Yeah, I mean, look, Apollo Crews is Smiles and Miz is a character. So that's what, I mean, remember that one spot in the match?
Exactly.
Right there.
I don't.
Yep.
John Cena and AJ Styles in what might have stole the show.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
AJ Styles won via pinfall, which we both correctly predicted, so that's 15-10. And again, what more can we say other than, God damn, these guys put it out
Yeah,
there.
they put it out and the finishers died in that match. Did anybody's finish actually work in that match? I mean,
Yeah.
the AA from the top rope.
Those finishes were finished.
Yeah.
All right. Then we had the New Day take on Gallows and Anderson for the Tag Team Championship.
You picked.
I picked Gallows and Anderson.
I
You
picked.
the New Day. Gallows and Anderson won via disqualification.
That's bullshit.
Now we're there at 15.
Big E.
15.
Yep. And
So
then
we're
John
tied.
Stewart.
That's oh god.
Look, it worked the first year because that's when he retired
He was
from
hot.
You thought
the
it worked
Daily
the first
Show.
year?
Well, yeah.
Well, you had the Seth Rollins thing going
Yeah,
on.
the thing with Seth Rollins, it was on paper. You know, he retired from the Daily Show. His name was still relevant. This year, what has he done?
Yeah. Well, anytime I see him now, I'm just like, it just makes me wish he'd come back to TV. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, not on WWE.
Right.
Bad.
No, we're not here.
Yeah.
Right. No, I want him back here doing a show.
Right.
You know?
So I love him in that avenue.
I'm seeing his like
Yeah,
and
look at the likes,
look
man.
at that.
Yeah.
They can't see
There. We can see it.
that. Yeah. Okay.
We can see it.
I know we can.
I don't care about them.
Right there. Like that comment, guys.
I mean, I love each and every one of them. I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah. But yeah, again, so
He's
New
an
Day.
asshole. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man.
So think about this: New Day lost at SummerSlam.
Yep.
Pay-per-view before that, they lost to the Wyatts.
Yep.
WrestleMania, they lost.
Lost.
Can they just lose the title?
They lose
then?
it.
No, they don't want them to lose them.
They don't wanna lose them.
Too much merch?
Speaking of not losing titles, we had a World Championship match. Dolph Ziggler and Dean Ambrose, which we both correctly predicted. So we're sitting at what, 2020?
2020.
2020.
That match to me fell flat.
Yeah.
It just.
Well, the crowd wasn't into it because it's a 9-hour show.
That's true.
And some people were sitting in their seat and had their birthdays pass. And so you can't always be hyped about everything. And so
At some points it was becoming bummer slams.
yeah, it was just like, oh, another match. Cool. Hey,
Yeah.
let's do another 10. Let's just have another 10. What's Coco Beware doing? Let's put him out there. It's it's too much.
You find another guy who has 0 mic skills?
Yeah.
Let's get him a match. Get him to talk.
I mean, that's part of the problem, too. We'll get into that in the show.
Honky Tonk Man available? Can he win the Intercontinental title?
Well, I waived your wager in this match since it didn't make any sense. We had Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi.
Okay, I was like,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Carmella, Becky Lynch, and Naomi took on Natalya, Alexa Bliss, and what was supposed to be Eva Marie
And they
was
were
instead Nikki Bella, because Eva Marie decided to go on vacation.
Have we heard yet in the news what that was that she got suspended for?
You'll hear it.
No,
we
do.
Yeah, you'll hear it in the news.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah. You're gonna love it.
Did they figure out Paige and Alberto's?
The word is that theirs were separate substances,
Mm.
but they both test positive.
So this is a throwaway.
Word is with the Brock Lesnar thing, they went wild and started randomly testing people.
Oh, God, to calm
To
those
show
people.
everybody, we mean business, and then they go, oh shit.
Well, because if you take a substance that helps you lift more weights, you obviously will cut a better promo.
You're a terrible person.
Right? Doesn't that just go hand in hand? Let's completely test these people. Right?
Right.
Fucking idiots.
So,
hey, we're going to make you travel 300 days a year. If you take Adderall, go fuck yourself.
we both scored 5 points in this because we both correctly predicted.
Ha!
See?
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
We are back.
Thanks a lot, Matt.
I'm popular, getting
Anyway.
phone calls and text.
You initially wagered a point that Eva Marie would get.
Oh, shit! I saw
the
the
pin.
end. No! SummerSlam!
So,
I don't want to talk about this anymore.
So, we both got the 5 points. We're at 25-25. What are you so worried about, man? Why are you winning this early?
You talk amongst yourselves. Hated that event anyhow.
Then we move on to Finn Balor and Seth Rollins for the Universal Championship. Finn Balor won this match?
Yep.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
He kind of won it.
He kind of won it.
Which we both said would happen. So we're at 30-30.
Yep.
We were tied, T-Mac.
Sad face.
Finn Balor won this, and then Finn Balor won this, and then couldn't carry it. Couldn't carry it home.
That's a debate we can get into. Well, 1, should that move be used anymore?
No.
But 2, yes, it should. It's not a hard move to take.
It's stiff. Jeremy Wyatt. I saw Jeremy Wyatt post a long thing about it. He says definitely stiff.
Yeah,
He's
but
taking the move from Seth Rollins.
Did you hear
Sting shouldn't be taking it.
No,
But did you hear Sting talk about
right.
it? Sting said it's a move. Everyone did.
It was both Finn Balor's fault when he got injured, and it was Sting's fault when he got injured.
Mm-hmm.
But if people can't take the move,
stop doing it.
You don't do
I mean,
I would agree because it's not a finisher. Although I would use this now as a finisher.
Right.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, make
now
it a bit,
Now you have
especially
it as
a young, strapping young lad. You know,
Right.
Well, and it's
in shape.
And outside of
like Finn Balor.
Well, what I'm saying is outside of a Big Show Mark Henry, Seth Rollins can do that move to anyone on the roster.
Great
we
compliment.
have a move that has hurt people. Well, it's hurt people, but
Big
you know what I mean? We can
He's
say
a big cat.
right.
it could, maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
But
You don't think he could?
I would say let's use that as a finisher if you're going to keep using it, because now we know it hurts people, so then you can end matches with it.
The next match, we both predicted opposite competitors, but it didn't matter because the match didn't fucking happen. Rusev,
Machka.
and Roman Reigns for the U.S. Championship, and Rusev just came out and put the smack down.
I have a problem with that. What happened on Raw before the shit had happened at SummerSlam?
Yeah, well, now we get why they had that match, because they're like, oh, well, they're not gonna, or they were running long and said, fuck, we still got to get in Brock Lesnar and Randy Orton. Let's get Rusev or Roman go out there and beat the shit out of him.
I just don't like the fact that you have you got a special event pay-per-view, pay-per-view, whatever the hell you want to call it,
Yeah.
and you don't have something that
still
comes
paying
out
to
of it.
view
You're
it.
paying to watch it. There's nothing coming out, and
Yeah,
it
you
still
gave it away
continues.
free. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what was the point of it?
What the hell?
So we're still at 30-30.
throw my
All
damn
rests on the final main event of the evening. Brock Lesnar. Randy Orton. St. Louis's own.
That's right.
Randy Orton.
Went to my high school too.
Really?
Yeah, Hazelwood Central.
T-Mac picked Randy Orton. Captain Awesome picked Brock Lesnar.
Hell, I picked Randy
Who
Orton.
won by a TKO.
Randy Orton sure as hell didn't.
So I got the 5 points. T-Mac got 0, but he also lost one because he wagered that Goldberg would cost Lesnar the match, just like the fans thought.
Wait, it can happen on WWE
So
2K17.
you lost one, and you lost 29-35. I made them picks, and he what did he do?
Protest.
I don't want to say it.
Protest.
With picks.
I protest.
Something that rhymes with picks and
Protest.
Ends with
He
a
gets
D.
his kicks.
Oh,
Protest because
okay.
they knew the
He
Eva
gets
Marie
some
thing.
kicks.
Because they knew Eva Marie would put me over, and so yep.
No,
Yeah.
because then you just would have had 30-35.
No.
Yep, because that would have been your one wager.
No.
Yep, because you got the 5 points for that.
And then
You
I
also got
picked
a
I
point.
picked the Rusev thing right too. So
Oh, yeah, had Rusev won. Yeah,
Yep,
see? Yep,
see.
then you would have won.
they knew.
Then you would have won.
WWE has it out for me.
WWE does.
Jerks.
Yep. So that was our SummerSlam review.
Listen to the podcast.
Listen
We
to
got
the
a lot of
podcast.
news.
Listen to the podcast.
We got news. We got Rated R. We've got SummerSlam review. We got tweet the
We got
table. We got
beer.
emails. We got
got
all
beer.
the fun
We got beer.
stuff.
We got a
beer.
bunch of stuff.
I'm wearing a hat.